worry about it. All right.
Don't worry
Get
about it.
worry about it.
I'm a
Forget
person.
about it.
No.
Oh.
Oh,
Hey.
oh, hey, oh, hey. Hello.
What a start.
Hello, welcome
Dick.
to... Yes.
Literally.
It
worked.
Yes.
Have I made graphics for this? I don't know.
Find out.
Oh
Maybe
God,
they're
what are the
there.
graphics going to be?
Tell us in the
Yeah.
chat. Are they there? So,
It could just be a blurred.
it's just how
Oh,
pretty
do
it is
it.
how it's pixelated. It's Dick and it's compliant.
Comply with guidelines.
I think that's good. I like
Have
that.
I done
A lot
that?
easier as well.
We
Yeah.
don't know. Possibly. It's possible.
We'll know
It's
now.
not impossible.
Oh gosh.
All right. Well, welcome everybody.
Great graphics.
to,
Oh, look at that. Great graphics.
Great.
Wow. The best graphics. Just the best. So, welcome everybody to this episode of Rolling Grail. This is Dick Compliant. Human Mad. What's it going to be? Well, don't know really. Find out. It's going to be experimental is what it's going to be. It's a game that I made up and that we're going to make up as we're going along mostly. So, to get into it, kinda. Our three players here are all playing Dick Compliant, or more specifically, Dick Compliant's various personality traits. Would you like to introduce yourselves, players of Dick Compliant?
I am Impulse. And obviously, I came in very early.
Of course you
Because
did.
I am pure Impulse.
Impulse, yes.
So I had to come in super before everyone. And I will be leading him through his day, and it will be a very good day.
Well, logically, as is also my name, Logic, is, well, I'll be trying to keep this one in check and make sure that it is a good day and that we make it live to the other end.
I think it would be keeping him more in check than me.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. As the more creative of us.
Oh.
I shall be trying to find interesting and novel ways to resolve the many difficulties that will be prescribed to us by Josh. Difficulties, yeah. Get over the hurdles of life, as it were.
So, our three players, to recap, creativity, impulse and logic, will be competing / working together to get our main character, Dick Compliant, human man, through this day. The way that this is going to work, if you haven't watched the thing that we may or may not have released by now, is I will describe what is happening in the world, and when Dick Compliant has to make a decision, we will throw it over to these guys to decide exactly what it is that Dick Compliant is going to do. If they all agree, then that's what Dick does. If they disagree, they will roll off against each other using percentile die, the D100, and whoever is highest that will be what happens, because in that moment in time, that's how Dick Compliant is feeling. You'll notice that Compliant isn't a player, so that's fun.
Oh, yeah.
I think the three make compliant.
The three make Compliant or not.
Compliant or not compliant, yeah.
There's a couple of add-on things. So basically, every time one of our players wins an argument or wins a debate as to what happened, they get a point on the tally chart that I have here. Very well prepared, definitely not written in Sharpie. And
Logic.
every time they hit a certain threshold, they get to add a D10 to their roll.
Interesting.
So as time goes by, Dick becomes more creative or more impulsive or more logical, depending on who's winning the arguments. Now, when you reach the tally, you can choose to either add to yourself a D10 up to a maximum of, what did I decide earlier in today? Up to 3.
Okay.
Or you can choose to take a D10 away from one of the other two.
The original one as well.
Not the original.
Oh, okay.
You always have
okay.
you always have your D100.
Yeah.
So
Right.
if you have no additional D10s, you would be able to go to -3, but you would be taking that away from your D100.
Oh, brilliant. So if David got a D10, I can just take it straight back off of him.
Yes, if you win the next argument.
Yes, I love this.
So this way, Dick Compliant is becoming more creative, more impulsive, more logical, and it's kind of going back and forth a bit throughout the day. And we'll see what happens. Now, so the game takes place in 3 separate time periods. Surprisingly, morning, afternoon, and evening.
Wow, creative. That's creative.
Each section marks something of a kind of winnable section. So there's like different things that happen in those sections. Getting to a certain point, and if you get to the end of that point alive, then it's kind of a checkpoint, I guess, is the way of putting it. Depending on how long this game takes, no idea. We may stop at one of those checkpoints, or maybe we'll stop halfway. I don't know.
One shot.
So we're dead. We're basically dead.
I've learned my lesson. I'm not promising one shot. I'd like to get through the whole game today, but
That won't happen.
We shall see.
I feel like the chances of that happening are
Yeah, what does logic think?
There's a high statistical chance that.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe we get through the whole thing, maybe we don't. I don't know. I've literally just made this up. I don't know. Could be really quick. Could be probably not.
Could die.
Chances are probably not, considering our session 0 testing thing the other day, where we didn't make it out of one room.
That was
We
great.
did. We were less hungry.
But it was good though.
Yeah.